So I think there's a lot of mystery out there on how much YouTubers actually make. And the truth is, almost all of them are broke. Like the cat's out of the bag. Most YouTubers do not make much money. And you might think that this is just the difference of being monetized on YouTube versus not monetized on YouTube, aka getting money off ads. It actually has nothing to do with monetization itself. There are people who have been monetized for many years and even get a lot of views who are not making much money on YouTube. And there are people who might not even be monetized and are making part-time or even full-time incomes. And that's the mindset shift that people need to understand if they want to make money with YouTube. So before kind of get into that strategy of understanding YouTube and monetization, both on platform and off platform, let me explain what I mean when I say how much YouTubers make and the fact that 99% are broke. So I'll give you an example from my own channel, Gym Over 30, my other channel. It's almost at 7,000 subscribers. And my best month on the channel is I got about 100,000 views on the channel in 1 month, which for 7K subscribers, that's really good because I had about 4 videos all do really well. Like 4 videos all get above 10K views, I think one of them getting over 50K views. And then again, all the backlog of my videos. So about over 100K views in 1 month. And I think I made about $300 from AdSense that month. So not great. Cool, definitely. I'm not trying to minimize that for awesome pocket money. I just want to set the stage there. Even with 100,000 views, I made about a couple $100. If you actually want to make any real money from YouTube, and by real money, I don't even mean a multimillionaire. I just mean enough that you can think of it like a job. It's not through YouTube AdSense. And so it doesn't really matter if you're monetized. And this is especially a relevant message with the recent changes on YouTube now having 8,000 watch hours to get monetized instead of 4,000. Even if you get monetized with 8,000 watch hours, you're still probably going to make, if you're at that level, you're still probably only going to make about $100 a month, maybe even less. Most YouTubers, if they're just relying on YouTube AdSense, they're not making much money. Obviously, if they're not monetized, they're making no money. And if they are monetized, unless they're getting millions of views per month, millions, plural, ideally, I would say 10 million views a month, then they're making real money. It's kind of a pipe dream for most people. And then even if it's not a pipe dream for most people, there are people with 10 million views per month. 5 years later, if they're just relying on pure views, that might drop. It's really hard to also sustain that level of success for any YouTube channel. So that's the intro here of just saying with AdSense, you're not making much money. YouTubers are broke if they're relying on AdSense. So how are they making money? It's just by having some type of product or service in the back end and using YouTube as a funnel to your small business. And I know funnel sounds very businessy. I think the beautiful thing about YouTube is that it's an art and a business. So instead of like salesy cold calls and things like that, you create art, and your art acts as a marketing funnel to your business. And so it's the best of both worlds where you get to create art, create a TV show, and create a small business simultaneously. I think that's the most incredible thing about YouTube. And so going back to my first channel, that month where I made $300 from AdSense, with those 100,000 views, I had a $20 workout program and I made about $800 from that workout program. So I made about $1,100 in a month, which then gets me to a 10K plus year, which for that first channel, my goal is just part-time income. So for me, that's a success because that channel was I never really saw that channel as becoming a full-time career, just a part-time income. That's what got me there. And that's what got me to feeling like, hey, I'm actually making decent money from YouTube. And then taking that step further, the people who want to make YouTube into a full-time career, they have a higher ticket item, some type of coaching. I have coaching. I offer YouTube coaching. They offer some type of consulting. They offer a higher ticket digital product, like an actual course, anything. Or they do something like affiliate links and they partner with a very expensive company and they do affiliate links and they use YouTube, they get the views, and then they funnel that into some type of product or service. And that product or service should give value to an audience. The way I see a product and service is not, hey, buy from me, give me money, but a natural extension of the value you provide on your YouTube channel. And that's how YouTubers actually make money. I've met a lot of YouTubers who are full-time and not a single one of them are full-time because of AdSense. All of them have some type of business that backs their YouTube and they build it. They build their business off YouTube. And all of the YouTubers I know that are full-time are less than 100K subscribers. They sell workout programs, they offer consulting or coaching, they have affiliate links, they do that. And that is how they go into that 1% of YouTube who actually makes it into a career. That's me pulling the curtain. Most YouTubers are broke unless they build a business behind YouTube. And if you don't want to build a business behind YouTube, that's okay. But I think if you've been watching this far, you probably are curious about, hey, how do people actually make money off YouTube? I'm kind of trying to demystify that for people. So I hope that you find that helpful. And the last thing I'll say is that if you are building a YouTube channel, think about it as both an art and business, so you can be creatively fulfilled, but also monetize and also create a lifestyle for yourself, a lifestyle business for yourself. And I think that's the most exciting thing about YouTube. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want a deeper dive on these topics, you can watch this video here about how to make money on YouTube before AdSense. And if you're more curious about my experience with monetization, you can watch this video here about how I make $1,000 a month on YouTube part-time. So I'll see you in one of those videos. Thanks so much for watching.